Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome back to another live stream of Oxygen Not Included. We're working on the thermal upgrade. The radioactive league continues. We've been taking a duplicant every single time the printing pod turns on, and I was pretty sure that our whole colony was going to implode at some point well before this, but so far we've gotten up to cycle 94, which is, relatively close to 100, and things seem to be relatively stable. I mean, we're not in the best shape that I've ever been in a colony that I've built, but considering I normally keep down to, maybe only half a dozen duplicants or so, it's been going pretty smoothly, I think, overall. We've had the chance to kind of dig into a geyser, and there's a second one there that's pretty much ready to be dug into. Where is that first geyser? Okay, so we've had one geyser here, but it's still partially covered, so we're getting a flow of water out of it, but maybe not as much as we could be. So it's not really collecting down here as quickly as I would like it to, but I also see there's some ice chunks down here. That might be because the water that came in here is cooling and there's not enough flowing in there to keep it melted, which is kind of an interesting outcome I was not expecting. But we're getting a little bit of steam generation out of here too. So far we're running a little tight on our food, but nobody's been starving to death yet. Part of the challenge here is that some of the plants that I have in the lower area just aren't getting enough air pressure or environmental pressure, whatever you want to call it, I guess, because it's not so much the air that they're concerned about as any kind of gas, but they don't have really quite the right pressure environment to be growing properly, so we're going to continue to kind of work on that a little bit. There might be a couple duplicants here that still don't have cots. I haven't gone through and counted them all, but with 31 duplicants, we're kind of getting to that point where bed space is becoming a real premium, and maybe we just have to set up our own little duplicant fight club and let them duke it out to see who actually gets to sleep in a bed. Sadly, it doesn't work that way. Oh, that's funny. I've got speech bubbles on some of my equipment. Oh no, Pig Rider's actually sleeping on the ground, and apparently he is hungry. So Pig Rider clearly is not one of the people that got a bed, so they're sleeping over by the biodistillers, which seems like an odd choice to me. You'd think it would at least go to some place where the air quality was a little bit better. Overall, the air is getting a little bit tight in here. We've got a couple. This is all CO2 down here. It's getting really built up. The biggest challenge I've been finding is that I'm not getting good air pressurization in the main part of the colony. It could be in part because there's too much space down here, but it might also just be that there's so many duplicants now that are breathing the air. They're producing tons of carbon dioxide, which is kind of filling in that lower area, and we're not getting good air pressure up here. But thanks to everyone who showed up to see the stream again. Love to see all the regulars and stuff that come around. That's fantastic. Also have to do with space the water has to move to get to the pump. Yeah, well, I'm not actively pumping out of this space down here. This pump is just sitting here idly now, and I was going to let the water build up down here, and so we can get, let's get this overlay turned off. Let the water build up down here, because you can see it's running down there fairly regularly, but I think it's cooling off pretty quickly. I mean, it's 11 degrees down here. Ooh, some of it's like in the negative. Oh, that's nice. That makes sense. All right, water's at -1, and it hasn't frozen because it defies the laws of physics. Or I'm using the mouse pointer on the wrong thing. So what I should probably do is get in here. It's 112 degrees, though. I should get in here and try to dig this out a little bit more so we're getting a little bit better flow of this. I'm just not super thrilled about sending a poor little duplicant in there because it probably means death for them. Looks like we're waiting on some gold amalgam. I thought I had... Hold on, where are my metals? I don't have gold amalgam. I thought I dug up a whole bunch of that, but I guess not. I gotta figure out where I left off here last time. There's a tiny bit of gold amalgam there. I'm going to send somebody to dig that up, since it's already out in the open. Yeah, I have a couple algae deoxidizers, but the trouble is I don't have algae. I need to dig up some of that too. We got plenty in the swamp biome here, but it's just a function of getting the time to go and get it. I would also like to dig into this other geyser here and try to make use of it. We're getting a pretty good collection down here of polluted water, which I'm planning to filter out. So I was setting up a pump with a filter down here. And then this filter here, I was actually sending it all the way over and then connecting it to the line that was going to go up to our oxygen generation, so that as we're producing polluted water out of our biodistiller, some of it we're making fertilizer out of, which we'll use for our plant growth, but the remainder is just dropping into this space and kind of running down and making a horrible mess on its way. And I am in the midst of moving the piping down here also, so that we'll have the output just drops directly into this tank instead of falling up here, which will let me get at some more of this stuff. But there's a little bit of algae up here I can grab too, I guess. So overall, not super bad. Yeah, we'll send Cap in to dig. He's like a one-man digging machine apparently. So we'll put him to hard work maybe. We do need power down here still. Looks like we have... Oh yeah, okay, it's just the gold amalgam they're waiting on to try to get that power so they can finish building that out. Which means I do need to focus on getting some gold, or they're just going to be waiting forever. I see glinting of a little bit of gold around here, but not in convenient places for me to go get it. Up here, we are getting a little bit of water melting, or ice melting. We're getting some polluted water there, but that's okay. That'll just help keep all the machines cold. Oh, we got some plants harvested. We're ready to harvest. That's good. With a 0 kilocalories. You know what? I even have 2 mushers going right now. Who is starvationing? Starvationizing. Thetman call starving. So we've got a couple of different food processes here going. I think I'm going to need to up the priority on these for now and try to get people to produce some more food, because this might be the tipping point if we don't get a hold of our food situation. When we start getting the starvation notices, that's definitely not a good place to be in. Food beyond reach, but that's only because they don't have any food. They can't reach it because there isn't any. I really need to fix this situation here. I'm not entirely certain where our colony is going to kind of bust out here, but I'm kind of guessing that it's not going to have a super long lifespan left at the rate that it's going. Oh, there's lots of gold up here. I should send somebody up there to get that. Because that is definitely going to come in handy. So let's see if we can just extend our ladder up this way. And maybe not so derpy-like. Get that out of there. We'll dig out some of this gold here. We can use that to finish out the wiring that we need. That's all slime. We've got slime, and more slime. We need a good patch of... There's some algae there. Oh, that's an odd color algae. It's kind of brown. It's like the algae kind of all like died over there or something. It's gross. Yeah, we're getting up there. We're up at, almost up to 8K, so it's getting up there. What are we at? 7,000, I don't know, 7,600 and something, 7,700 and something, I can't remember. But yeah, it's been growing really nice, and all of you have been fantastic in terms of like interacting and stuff on the streams, which is so good. 600 seeds, time to expand the farm. Yeah, I really probably could, but the trouble is I need a space that's going to have decent air pressurization, and right now the air pressure is not very good. It's survivable up here. They're definitely not going to. Let's turn this up here, but they're not going to die because they lack air. It's just not so pretty right now. Where is Jack? Maybe if I sort these in order of alphabet, it'll make it a little easier to find Jack. Let's get Jack Cantus on this table. Oh, we got food. Aha! We have crazy seeds. Yeah, almost 600 seeds. It's ridiculous, actually. It's nice that this stuff's all popping. That'll give them a nice little surge of food if someone finally goes and harvests it. Maybe we can get people out of the starvation zone. Just don't let anyone die while the food is waiting there for someone to go collect it. That would be bad. Like, just awful. I guess, you know what? Maybe I'm doing this the hard way. So, what's the air pressure like in here? The air pressure in here is good, and the temperature's actually not bad either. I could be a little weird and do planters right down here, and the air pressure would be fine to grow it in, because they don't care about whether it's polluted air, clean air, carbon dioxide, or whatever. They'll grow in anything that has decent pressure. So I guess I could just put planters in this hallway down here, which would be a little strange, but it might actually work out in my favor. I'm going to try that out. We'll put a bunch in there. We'll see what happens. I don't know if this is going to work, but it should work. Oh, no, we got another duplicant. Oh, I forgot I was going to be taking some more. So we're at 31. Who have we got here? We've got an auto, a max, and a nails. We can go with flatulence, anemic, or a biohazard. So the biohazard always gets sick. The flatulence is the amphibious quick learner and an interior decorator. I think I want somebody with... I'm going to go with the anemic, even though their athletic skills are terrible. But hopefully, if they kind of run around a little bit, they'll get a chance to watch the heat. Well, I think the heat down there was only 25 degrees when I checked it out, so hopefully it won't be too bad. I'm not actually pumping any... I'm not pumping any... hot gases through there right now, so it shouldn't get too hot, I don't think. If it does, I'll have to keep an eye on it. And I did see somebody made a comment about setting the colony on sort of a food plan, so they're not rationing out the food or whatever, so they're not maybe consuming as much. So that's probably a good idea for now until we get a little bit more that's kind of growing at a little bit better rate in there. I think I'm going to go with the level 7 side. No, I'll go with the anemic. I don't want somebody farting like crazy everywhere, because that just stinks. And their decor expectation is 15. I'd rather go somewhere with a minus 15, because things are not super pretty in the colony, and I would like to control the stress a little better. So we're going to need someone who... actually, CW Transforms Animations, you were in the last stream also, and I think we didn't get a chance to name a duplicant after you, so I'm going to name this one CW Transform animations, and hopefully it fits. Yes, it does. CW transform. Oh, there we go. We'll bring them in. So we're now at 32 duplicants. I'm still surprised only 3 have died in total. Actually, looks like things are stifling here again. Temperature's fine. Is it the air pressure? It looks like we might have low air pressure because there's some gases drifting in here. And even though the surrounding air is a decent pressure, those gases are not. Carbon dioxide and stuff are not looking very pretty. These are ready for planting, so let's try and set up. Actually, let's double check the temperature. Ooh, 25 degrees. Yeah, that's pretty good. The blossom will handle a range of. No, it won't. Dang it. All right, those were a waste. Good call. Get rid of those. You were right. I should take a look at the temperature. It's actually 23 degrees or less that they want. So 25 degrees, too hot. Create a farm food zone and slowly bleed some O2 to the zone so you can always keep food supply going. Yeah, it could really be any gas. It doesn't really need to be specifically oxygen. I mean, it could be pretty much any gas as long as you can get it in there in a decent amount of pressure. So maybe what I really ought to do, well, the trouble is this carbon dioxide is at high temperature, but if I ran it through a cooler, I could build a farm area and pump it full of carbon dioxide to keep the right pressure amount that we need, and then not have to worry about that. While I'm thinking of it, I'm going to go up here to... Where's the food? Oh, wow, that was a super laggy. That's not what I want. Vitals? Oh my gosh, this is like super laggy now. There we go. Vitals is what I want. Let's put everyone on a little bit of a reduced calorie diet, even if they only eat 800 kilocalories per cycle instead of 1,000. This will save us a certain amount of food, and it shouldn't be so much that it actually causes them any crazy stress. I wish you could do all of them at once. Just put everyone on the same diet until full. 1,500. Let's go with 800 kilocalories. Man, why do these guys eat until they're full? I wonder if maybe these are the people who have been eating everything on us. Bunch of gluttons down on this list. Holy cow. Yeah, I really wish you could do all these at once. There is another update that's coming out for the game. It's scheduled to come out May 18th, and that's actually when the game's moving out of the alpha phase into early access on Steam. So it'll be I don't know what it'll be now, like whether they consider that beta or whatever, but it'll be in early access. There's another update they're doing called the agricultural update, and there's some pretty cool updates that they're going to have in it. I don't know if anyone checked out the stream either earlier today or last week, but they were highlighting some of the stuff that's coming in the new build, and it looks pretty sweet. It's not something that you can play right now the way that you could with the thermal update, where they had it in like the beta loop. But they're having a bit of a closed beta where they invited some people from the forums and stuff to go check it out, so it looks pretty sweet. Send you in a duplicant soul. There'll be one coming soon enough. Don't you wait. Don't you wait. Yeah, actually, it's funny. Like, whenever I'm building on a stream, I'm never building as nice as I do when I actually just play the game. Oh, this is starting to build up now. This is looking okay. That's starting to get a little bit water built up there. That's good. So when this gets a little more full, that'll give us a little bit less for me to worry about. Maybe I won't worry about digging this out just yet because it's starting to build up okay there. And if I get this whole setup going over here, oh, it looks like they finally finished building this out. So actually, it looks like this pump could work. Do I have a connection that's not connected here somewhere? That pump's connected to power. The filter's connected to power. Oh, and it was actually pumping. I didn't even notice that. Nice. All right, so we've got another good water supply going there. I'm gonna go with plumbing here and take my liquid vent. Stick that there. Now this is using sand, so it's gonna go through the filtration medium. We have 29,000 kilograms of sand, so we can run on this for a little while, and that'll keep things going nicely that way. This little vent here I want to get rid of, so we're not dumping any water down anymore. Give me liquid vent. Deconstruct that. All right, so we won't have that dripping down anymore, but what we will have, although maybe I should keep some of it dripping there. I mean, it will help keep the water purifier cool, but it'll be fine. It'll be good. Oh, thanks, Sherry. I really appreciate the enjoy the videos, enjoy the streaming as well. I really enjoy playing the game and getting a chance to talk to people while I'm playing. Sometimes I get a little focused on the game and I miss stuff that goes by in the chat, and other times I get focused on the chat and miss stuff that's going by in the game. But It is still fun to play while people are watching, so it's a little bit more interaction, which is always good. All right, so where should I build this garden thing? I guess maybe I could just do it in this area here, and then I could use a gas pump to move some of this carbon dioxide that's building up down here. See, the trouble is none of it's in really high concentrations. I've got a lot of low concentration carbon dioxide because the air concentration up here isn't really high. Huh. Maybe I'll focus on an algae run. Let's find some algae. Oh, I thought I'd already dug that up. I guess not. If we can get our hands on some algae here, then we can quickly produce some oxygen, which will help a lot with our pressure levels. If I dig this out, it's going to leak, I think. Let's try and dig in over here, maybe. We'll dig in that way. Falling is still alive. Well, no, wait a minute. Actually, maybe I should check that. There are a couple dead people. Angel of Darkness has died. Tiki Toby died. Tiki Toby died twice, technically. And Apex Salamander. So far only 3 deaths. I think that's pretty good, considering how far we've gotten in the colony where I'm taking everyone. So we're at 32 people already. That's fairly big. I hear a lot of complaining going on. I don't know if it's because they don't like the new diet they're on, but it is letting us build up a little bit of kilocalories there. Not a ton. But they're not gobbling quite as much up, which is good. The spores! We got to the spores again. They're spending so much time now in these like polluted environments that they just get sick constantly. I don't know if it has much of an effect on the game. Maybe they move around more slowly, but how did they get dirty water in here? Look at this. So we've got water actually inside the gas permeable tile. So I guess it's just a funny little mechanic maybe that when you have the ice right next to it, when it melts, it can actually get into the tile. And I wonder if maybe some of it got through. Because these doors are both locked, so nobody should be able to get in there, and it's only clean water coming out of this geyser. So I don't know how it got polluted, but at least it's a far distance from the pump. Yeah. Angel of Darkness 2. Well, we already have, yeah. We'll see. I don't know if anything that does kill dupes other than explosions. I haven't seen whether they take fall damage. I've never let them fall like a super long distance to see whether they die. Explosions will kill them instantly, yeah. Oh, we have another suit ready here. I should probably put that on somebody. Who can we have wear the suit? Let's see. Sumi, Kevin. You know what? Kevin spent a lot of time on those stress tables. Let's give it to Kevin and see whether we can try and keep him off the stress tables a tiny bit. He practically lived on them the last time we streamed. That was brutal. Carved his name into the tabletop. Nobody wanted to lay on it because he had his name written on it. It was terrible. Stuffing more stuff. He needs some stress. So one of the cool things they're doing on the next update, actually, is you don't have to go through this exercise of trying to pick people to put on the stress tables all the time. They're added in these little slide bars where you can just kind of set the stress level settings, and then if your duplicant gets to that level, they'll go and use the table automatically, and then you don't even have to go through the whole people management thing of constantly picking them and setting them to the table and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that, because this is one of the things that's a little bit more tedious. It's not so bad with only 6 duplicants, but with 30-something, I never keep a close enough eye on it, and it would be nice if they kind of took care of that on their own. Tahiti. Where's Tahiti? Tahiti? If I pick Tahiti now, they're gonna have the poor sleep effect, and then they're gonna be even more stressed. Pepe, I can't remember if you're in here. I have so many duplicants in here now. Nope, there's no Pepe right now. You were in another colony, I think, but we don't have one for you right now. And apparently for Ajax, his rhymes are fly, his beats are sick. You want to get Cap in there to see if you can scald him to death. Another thing that they're changing in the update on the 18th is, you know how I keep saying, man, I really wish I could set the settings on all these storage boxes at the same time. Well, they're actually going to have a feature now where you can set the settings on a storage compactor and then copy those settings and then paste them by like selecting an area and just pasting it on all the storage containers that are in the highlighted spot. So that will be a huge time savings in terms of like tedious activity. And what is going on over here with all the stinky gases? I didn't pick someone with flatulence, did I? Because it is super stinky over here. What is this? Polluted oxygen. Very toxic, and there's a decent amount of it there. Maybe you know what? I might actually be able to make benefit of this. I'm going to put an air deodorizer in here. I wonder if it's because I've got this composter right below the little stairwell, so it's all kind of drifting upwards. We got polluted oxygen all the way up here. If I put a couple of air deodorizers in here, it might actually help with our air pressure a tiny bit by converting it to clean air. Maybe. That would be cool. You're gonna play some War Thunder. I really need to get in and play War Thunder. You keep telling me how good it is, and I just haven't made time for it yet. Still got starvation going on, even though there is FX Clips is gonna starve. He's dying. Can't take it anymore. Diarrhea. We got all kinds of fun going on. How's our temperature? Oh, that's getting really warm down there. Stuff doesn't do very good at insulating, so it's actually getting pretty warm. Right, I wanted to get some, where are we here? Did they go dig it? Oh, they did dig it out. Good, good, good. So are my little air things working here? They are, yay! All right, good. So we're actually starting to get a little bit of air pressure in here. That's good. Good, good, good. I really should have a second. I've already got 2 pumps running in here. That's crazy. How's the air pressure? Air pressure in here is still pretty high. I can actually do with the 3rd pump in here, but it would just take so much power. No, as far as I know, the copying and pasting feature is only going to be set up for the storage containers, or the storage compactors. They've got some new agricultural stuff. There's new plants you can grow and some new types of planters that you can actually irrigate. So instead of these types of little planters, they're tiles that are like, kind of like these ones, but you can grow things either out of the top of them or out of the bottom of them, and you can connect pipes up to feed in polluted water directly into it, and you have like an irrigation system that makes it grow, which is kind of cool. They've got like a new pepper plant that grows upside down. It's like all kinds of neat little things. I'm really looking forward to testing out and playing around with all the new stuff that they come out with. But we're gonna have to wait till the 18th because it's a closed testing for this one. They don't have it available in the beta branch the way they did for the thermal update, which really sucks waiting. I'm super addicted to this game, so anytime I have to wait for something, I hate it. Why do I have so much crummy air going in here? I have two air deodorizers up here that I thought would be doing a decent job. I must have something sitting on the ground. Oh, you know what? No, that's just fertilizer. Yeah, I only have fertilizer laying on the ground. I don't see why it should be so stinky. Maybe I should finally do some bathrooms. What is my fertilizer like? Organic fertilizer. Only 1,600 kilograms. That's actually not that much. Oh, they're actually... They're changing something really significantly in the really significantly in the plant portion of things too. So instead of having it so that see how the plants stifle and they stop growing, instead it's going to be they'll grow, but depending on the conditions you've produced for the plant to grow in, you'll get a different yield out of it. So you might get one plant that gives you 800 kilocalories, or if you've treated it well, it might get 1,600 kilocalories, or if it's been like in an excellent condition, you'll get 1,600 kilocalories plus a seed or 2 seeds back. So it gives you a way to perpetuate your cycle of food as long as you can keep it in the right growing environment, and you get good kilocalories out of it, which is kind of cool. I think that'll be a neat change. That is polluted dirt sitting right there on the ground. Right there. Just right there. Maybe that's where some of that stink is coming from. Do we need more farming? Or more composting? Maybe we do. Maybe we do. Let's maybe dig in here a little bit. Just a little bit. We'll put another one of these composters in there. I'm going to put another air deodorizer, and we'll convert some more of this into breathable oxygen for us. Jew! Welcome to the stream, Jew. You playing niche hardcore now? What's niche hardcore? I haven't even seen that. I should check that out. Bathroom with the polluted air and the compost. Yeah, the compost is really starting to build up, but I thought I had a couple of air scrubbers here. There's one here, so if it drifts up the ladder, I thought it would get it. There's one at the bottom that I thought would help get it. Oh, this guy's just eating the poop now. That's our hatch cleanup crew. He specializes in eating poop. It's part of a healthy diet for every hatch, you know. There are also getting rid of a couple little bug manipulations that you can get in the game too, which you know, it's kind of a good and bad thing. In some ways, it stinks because some of the stuff that I do to help manage my colony isn't going to work after the update. So, for example, this little vacuum space I created here for the ration box, that's going away. You won't be able to access containers through a corner piece like that anymore, which makes total sense, but makes this whole system completely moot. I didn't go with the lavatory. I was actually just using the compost to make fertilizer instead. I could use the lavatories and feed it into the the fertilizer maker. But the trouble is the fertilizer maker consumes so little quantity that it always backs up unless you've got multiples of them running. And then that's just terrible. It sucks up tons of power. And totally forgot I was just doing here. Oh, yeah. Stress table. That's right. Izzy. Is he stressed? Is he? What about? There we go. Who else? Who else? It'll be nice when the stress table does its own thing. I'm really, really looking forward to that. Because this, I'm just so terrible at keeping an eye on my stress levels. Like, you guys constantly have to call it out for me. Because otherwise, my guys would just, like, all their heads would, like, spontaneously explode because I just completely failed to pay attention to stress. Silky Z. There we go. I'm actually, in some ways, I'm a little impressed that with only three massage tables, we've managed to keep the stress in the 60-70% range instead of just running at 100% all the time. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it must be just going past. I thought it would draw it in, but maybe it doesn't draw it in, and so it's just drifting up past the ladder. I want to get rid of this one compost here so I can put the air deodorizers in a place where they have to go past the deodorizer. So maybe I can dig this out far enough I can put 2 more composts in here instead of just the one, and then I'll put 2 deodorizers here at the opening so that as the polluted air floats by, they'll get cleaned, and then the space over here should get some more oxygen, hopefully. I'm just glad we're getting a decent flow of water out of things. I don't know how long this is going to last. Oh, it's already, look at that, the pipe's already backed up. It's used up so much water. Or it's waiting. I've got so much water ready that it's just sitting around waiting for the opportunity to send it up to the to the electrolyzers. We definitely have an abundance of water. I don't have to worry about that too much. 4 trips to 60 trips to 30 trips a cycle. I do believe it. Yeah, I am lacking a little bit of facilities. You're right, and particularly when they're here cleaning them out. I mean, maybe I could do bathrooms also. I'm not hurting for water supply at the moment. Where would be a good place to put in some bathrooms? You know what? I'll get to the bathrooms after. I want to hunt down a little bit more algae to make sure that we have a good supply of that. And then when we've got a good supply of algae, then I'll focus on maybe making some bathrooms for these guys. And then they can finally take the newspaper to the bathroom with them instead of sitting in the outhouse. Where is a good deposit of algae? I thought I saw a really big pocket of algae here before, but maybe there's some over here, but that's way out there. I thought I saw like a really big pocket of it before. No, there's a decent sized one right there, but I have to go. Yeah, I have to cut through some abyssalite. Yeah, that one's too much hassle. All right, let's just what we'll do is we'll extend the ladder up this way, and then there's a little bit more algae in here we can grab. Just little bits of it, though. This is terrible. All right, tiny bits of algae. We have a little bit we can get from the biodistiller, but these things produce so little. Unless you have a lot of these things, you can't really do a lot. Maybe I should get some airflow down here. They don't run on this treadmill anymore. It's like sitting completely in carbon dioxide. And it's all low pressure CO2. I really need to get the air pressure up here. What's my algae situation like? So I know I've harvested a little bit. I've got 1,300 kilograms of algae. So not enough to really go crazy with it, but I could maybe put one more algae deoxidizer in there to give it a little bit of a boost. Now we have to name another duplicant. So we got bowels, nails, or Nisbet, gastrophobia, irritable bowel, or bottomless stomach. Now, given our food situation, this bottomless stomach sounds perfect. Or not. Gastrophobia, they won't do any cooking, but I'm not really worried about that so much right now. They won't get sick from eating, though. Oh, look at this wonderful decor expectation. Minus 25. Amazing. Bubbles plus 20. Uncultured minus 20. Duplicant minus 25. Oh, weird. I didn't realize there was actually math in there deciding what their decor expectation was. But all right. Let's take bubbles. They have diver's lungs too, which is really good. So even though they have an irritable bowel, they're going to take a little longer to do their business. That's fine by me, I think. Let's name this one Pepe. Print. Duplicate number 33 has arrived. Oh yeah, don't forget the stress. Well, actually, I got the stress at 44% because I've been putting some people on the tables. So I think we're actually relatively well that way at the moment. I wonder if maybe it's just that it's helping that I have some of those suits out now, so that they got those snazzy suits that are walking all over the place. Kind of helping with their decor expectation. You can kind of see them wandering around, and the green follows them where they go. Oh, there's a few things I wanted to do for decor, too, that would help. Let's put a little sculpting block in here, so we can give them a statue. Where else are they spending time that I might want to pay attention? You know what? They're spending a lot of time in the bathroom, and things are not looking pretty over there. Look at this. Decor expectation around the outhouses, even though I have all these paintings here, is, like, still red. Probably because it stinks. Polluted dirt sitting on the ground. Yeah, alright. I have a couple problems here. I do need more of these, I need more of the compost here, for sure. I also need to take care of it so we have the polluted air handled a little bit better than what I'm doing so far. That's not set up well for me at all. So in refinement, we'll grab a couple of these composts, and I did not make the opening big enough. Grr. I want to build at least 2, just based on how things are going. Let's set this priority 6, maybe. We'll get them to take care of that quickly. And then we're only going to net one more, like one of these composts, but I'm going to destroy this other one so I can put in the air deodorizers right there. I'll probably destroy this air deodorizer. I should set these as a priority 6 if they're not already. This one's a 5. There's only one of them that's priority 6. Maybe that's part of the problem. They're busy doing other activities instead of taking care of cleaning up the business. I mean, this guy's doing a good job of eating it. He's producing coal for me, too, which is good. If you can't make fertilizer out of your poop, feed a hatch. That'll be my new election slogan. Split between Cryptic, the chat, and Eve right now. What's Eve? Like Eve is in the game or a show? Falling. I hit 7,000 subs a while ago. We're actually approaching 8,000 subs now. 7,600, 7,800, something like that. It's been building up pretty nicely. Let's see. Let's harvest that up. Oh, good. They dug that hole out there for me. So I can do in refinement. We'll do another composter right here. And then this one I'm going to deconstruct. And it's going to leave a mess on the ground, but that's okay. You'd all vote for me. Make Oni great again. Except that it's already great, so I don't know what I would do. Well, Rich Gamer Dude, I think it's important to have multiple campaign slogans, so we'll also have the Rest in Peace slogan, naturally. You have another game for me. What other game is this? Oh, EVE Online. Okay, yeah. EVE Online I have heard of, although I've never played it. Still think you needed death. Angel, you're just hanging around waiting for dead duplicants. These guys are all surviving. They're doing good. Insufficient oxygen generation because I have 33 sets of lungs breathing a little bit of air that I'm producing. Don't rain on my parade, man. Okay, let's put 2 air deodorizers right here. 1, 2. Hopefully they'll take some of this polluted air or polluted oxygen that these wonderful things are producing for me and turn it into breathable oxygen. I mean, the polluted oxygen is technically breathable. It's just not nice. And I think it occupies different tiles too. So that's part of the other challenge is that the way the gases are set up, you can have a high pressure tile next to a low pressure tile. And the low pressure tile can cause problems for you because it's a different type of gas. But we'll see. Commit you as a sacrifice. It's APB reloaded. What's APB? That's another TLA I'm not familiar with. Wei Ho Chao. I do play Subnautica. I have a whole series of it on my channel if you want to go check those out. But I need to get back and play some more of it, actually. I didn't find the rest of the caches yet in Subnautica. I've only gotten to one of them, and I probably should go get those. I'm curious to see when the next update comes out. That looks like it's going to have some cool updates in it, too. I can't wait for the full version of that game to come out. I know it's pretty close right now. Like, it's not exactly far off of having the full version of the game. But I am looking forward to going back and starting over again and just playing through the whole thing from the beginning, because I've really enjoyed Subnautica. Angel, the official Grim Reaper. I got to Magma in a different stream. I haven't really been focusing on it in this one. This one, my big thing is just I'm taking a duplicant every time. Never turning down the option. So we're going to burn through all of our supplies of things pretty quickly. I'm going to destroy this building here. Just to save the sand, because I don't think I'm going to need it sitting here now that I have these things scrubbing. Oh, maybe I will, actually. This thing's still producing bubbles because it needs cleaning. And that's the worst part about having these things and not a bathroom, is that they need cleaning. Chew, have fun studying. It sounds like a blast. That's way better than watching a stream. What becomes free to play in 2013, 2014? Which is that? Is that Eve is going to be? Or they did, I guess. Yeah, there's a couple things with the Cyclops. So I guess you kind of need this, the silent running now with the new Cyclops in Subnautica, just because the Cyclops can take damage now. Before it was indestructible, it didn't really matter. Didn't matter so much if the big baddies heard you, because they couldn't do anything to you. But now they're going to be able to destroy your sub, and that's really going to suck if you have that thing stocked up with supplies and you run into a big nasty fish that breaks it on you. I still want to dig this out. I want this to go faster. All right, I'm going to do that. Let's send somebody into their death. Maybe they won't die. Maybe they'll get lucky. Stranger things have happened. I'm going to deconstruct this block here. And we're going to do a little digging. I want to dig out a whole row right here. This is it's gonna make it drop into this spot down below here, though, which isn't awesome. But we'll see whether anyone will even go down there. I don't know if they will. I should see if I have some reed. I can put maybe an outfit on somebody. Harvest. Can I harvest these? No, they're not ready. Oh, we got one ready. I guess that's something. That one's not ready. That one's ready. I didn't even bother planting these in reasonable places. I probably should have focused on getting a little more of a growing garden going for those things, too. More food. Give me the foods. Hey, we're up to 16,000 kilocalories. Look at that. We're making a recovery already. Great dancing celebration on his tomb. The trouble is, I'm not sure which duplicant's going to go and do it. A couple of dupes are starving. 3 starving. I have. Why are they starving with so many kilocalories? Oh, they're eating. I think they'll be okay. I don't think they like being on a ration diet, but they'll survive. It is letting us build up a tiny bit. I don't know. They pretty much ate the whole pantry. Just cleared us out all the way back down to 5,000 kilocalories. They can't make mush bars fast enough. Just sort of disgusting. What's going on here? Oh, this isn't even making anything. Why not? I think I built that at the end of the last stream, and I completely forgot to turn it back on. So they probably didn't need to be hurting as much for food as what they were. Ignore us, please. Hi, Kelly Cross. Yes, I can see you. I don't always see the posts that come up in the chat, but when I look over, I can see them. It's just a function of whether I look over at the right time. Yeah, I could remove all the jobs for one, except one person. Is he even down there digging? No, nobody's even gone down there yet. I guess nobody's really digging right now anyway. I could do that for a moment. Let me see if I can make... There's another snazzy suit here I forgot about. Let's do a cool vest. See if we have the materials for that. In the meantime... Oh, it's waiting for reed fiber. We don't have enough. In the meantime, we got another snazzy suit we can put on somebody here. Let's put this on... You know what? It's got to go on Classy Dog because he's classy. Oh, somebody puked. Somebody puked. How did we get all this mess in here? Oh, somebody had an accident. We've got so many duplicants that oh my gosh, they're peeing all over the place. 3 of them. They're peeing in the shower. Don't you know you're not supposed to pee in the shower? Man. I don't want to have to clean that up. It's down here too. If somebody actually goes down there to take care of that, digging this out for me, they're gonna let all that pee water down into the water reservoir. I don't like that very much. I was trying to delay on the toilet thing because I'm not entirely sure where I want to put them, but I guess I'm gonna need to do that sooner rather than later. I mean, it would make sense if I could channel the liquid down into here where I'm already filtering it. But I don't want to put the toilets so out of the way that they just they don't want to go there. Because they got to run 3 miles to get to the bathroom. Wouldn't that be awesome? I guess I could put it up here. This is all kind of sealed off, though. Where can I put my toilets? Maybe I'll just, you know what? I'll build another outhouse for now, and I'll deal with the toilet situation later. I know. It's making a mess. Stop it. Just stop it. I don't think I can even fit a toilet in here. Outhouse. Nope. I could put one there where I put the 2 scrubbers. But kind of need those a little bit. Things are getting stinky in this place. Maybe I could put a bathroom over on this side. If I could clean up the air in here, I guess it wouldn't be so bad. Maybe that's what I'll do. Let's deconstruct this. We'll build some tile flooring in here. Actually, I'll deconstruct this too. We'll build in a little bit of tile flooring so that we have a reasonable space for people to walk on. And then we'll do a triple airlock over here. Sorry, I got a cough. One moment. Sorry about that. I'm not sure my throat's even going to last out this whole stream. Yeah, the algae terrariums, unfortunately, they kind of consume a fair amount of algae, though. I'm not really super big on using those. I try to limit the amount of algae terrariums I use, as a general rule. Actually, I can't put a triple airlock door going down, so you know what? I'm just going to block this whole... I'm going to block this little staircase off. And I'll extend up here instead, so they can make the route through that way. Oh, they're still going to the bathroom. Oh, okay, at least he's peeing in the right place. Yeah, you pee over here. Just let her rip right here in the toxic environment. I'm good with that. Dig this out. Dig all this out. Actually, I probably shouldn't even dig it out. I can just put tiling in here. Give me tiles or give me death. There we go. Remember to unsure at CrypticFox. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but sure. Unmute. Yeah, you're right. I did remember to unmute. Yeah, like I said, I normally stream for about 2 hours, but we'll see how long my voice lasts out today. My throat's not doing super great, so we'll see. With any luck, it won't be an issue. But if I have to keep stopping to cough, that's going to become really disruptive for the stream. Oh my gosh, look at this mess. It is just disgusting in here. There's pee all over the place. I guess they're starving. And they're peeing everywhere. Just nastiness. Man. Look at this. It's disgusting. I could spend everybody on mopping jobs. Everybody mop. Everybody mop. It's like some horrible children's story. Everybody poops. Okay. Plumbing. I want lavatories in here. Do they fit? Ooh, just barely. Maybe we'll put 3 in here for now because I'm going to want a couple of these air deodorizers in here to do some scrubbing because the toxic air in here is really nicely pressurized. As brutal as that is to say. If I can keep people out of there for a little bit and they can seal it off in here, I don't know if they're going to do it or not. If they can, are they not building there? Can they not reach that? Oh, they can reach it. Okay, that's good. So if they seal this off and we let these go for a little bit, we'll actually get some really decent air pressure in our bathroom, which, you know, not so bad. I'm okay with that. Somebody sweep in here. We don't want anything making any disgusting little bubbles. Let's get that taken care of. Iliastar, welcome to the stream. It's sometimes a little tough to catch him. More often than not, if you're looking for one of my streams, I have been streaming a lot on Thursday nights. It's maybe kind of an odd night to do it, but it seems to be one that I've been able to work into my schedule fairly well. And then I'll generally try to splash in some other streams as well if I can get an opportunity during the week. Things have been a little crazy with work and busy at home, so I haven't had as much chance. And, oh, they just went to the bathroom all over their bedroom now. What is going on here? Outhouse, out of order. Insufficient resources. Dirt. I ate all the dirt, and now none of the outhouses are working because there's no dirt to supply them. That's... I completely forgot that the outhouses use dirt. Where do I have dirt? I have a tiny little bit there. All right, this is... dirt is not a good thing to run out of when it's my food supply. We'll get that out of there. That'll give me a little bit of dirt. We got a little dirt spot there. This is not good that I'm having to hunt for dirt. Of all things, this is the first time I've ever had a situation where I ran out of dirt. Again, specifically because I normally control the number of duplicants I have. To help disperse the polluted air. I guess you kind of could, but the trouble is, you end up with it just sort of balancing out. It doesn't really, you don't really get rid of it. It just sort of decreases the concentration of it. I actually was thinking of doing it more for like temperature control and stuff, like putting batteries inside of a space like that with a vacuum would help with them not spreading their heat into other places, although you'd still have to cool the batteries themselves. But they're actually making a change with the next update that since you can't do the little trick with, you can't do the little trick where you can access blocks through kitty corner openings. That's not really going to work out so well anymore either. Alright, this is working over here. I think we're starting to get some breathable air in here instead of polluted oxygen, so that's good. Although somebody needs to mop the floor. Get this junk off the floor. And probably over here too. Clean, clean, clean. That's all they do. Got a whole bunch of Cinderellas in this place. Might have dirt in your hot room if you're cooking polluted dirt and fertilizer algae. Yeah, the trouble is I don't have a room that's hot enough to actually turn anything into dirt or into sand. Maybe if we get to a place where we actually find some... Yeah, where we find some magma or something. But I'm not really on the hunt for magma in this particular game because I'm just trying to keep my colony going. Usually I hunt for magma when things are starting to get a little more balanced, and they're a far cry from being that at the moment. Mop. Clean up the mess on the floor. Oh my goodness. I could send these guys in here mopping pretty much just constantly. No! What happened? He starved to death. There's food. No. All right. Well, that's our next. Another duplicant down. Man down. Man down. FX clip missed the bullet. He starved to death. I have 2,000 kilocalories and he starved. All right. I don't know how that happened. Maybe his ration was just a little bit too low for what he really needed, and it just wasn't going well for him. But that's brutal. We need to build another. Tasteful memorial. Sorry, FX Clips. You bet the big one. Let's try to get rid of him quickly so he doesn't start to stink up the joint. Yeah, maybe I did restrict the diet too much, but 800 kilocalories should be fine. I mean, I don't know. Well, there's 13 of them that are starving. These duplicants are starving and need food. I have 0 kilocalories. Uh-oh. This may be the beginning of the end. We're out of dirt. That's the problem. I ran out of dirt, and the micro musher stopped working. With the micro mushers not working, we just didn't have enough production of food here. So I think this might be the beginning of the downfall right now. It's about to spiral into really, really nasty territory. Unless... No, you know what? I don't think there's anything I can do to get the food back unless I can get some dirt really, really fast. So let's set priority 7 on collecting dirt and see if we can get enough to actually produce some food that will keep these guys alive, because this colony is about to just completely implode. They may not even get a chance to build that memorial before we get another 13 of them that need to be built. That's really bad. And I was finally getting back to like decent air pressure too. Things were looking actually half decent in here. Drat! It's always something. I think next time when I build my garden, I'm actually going to build it in a closed room. I've always done it in an open space, just thinking that it will kind of work out okay. And in the middle of my base, that works out fine because the air pressure up here tends to be okay. But as soon as I have to build it somewhere else, that's where I start to struggle with having the right air pressures. At least in a colony of this size. I mean, these guys are breathing the air like crazy, and that kills off my pressure, but... we got another duplicant. Let's bring in somebody else who can't feed. Danger, Will Robinson, danger! Let's see, we can bring the mouth breather, a yokel, or a slow learner. I'm going to go with the diver's lungs, yokel. Maybe it's too bad there isn't one here that says that they don't need to eat very much. Couldn't we get like an anorexic or something? No, that's not appropriate. What are we going to name this poor duplicant who's doomed to death? Who should we bring in to our failing colony to see if they can go spiraling down the toilet with the rest of their friends? Kane, let's name this one Canian. Sorry, Kane. I think your time's going to be short here. Oh, we do have a little bit of food they're managing to harvest, so that might keep them alive for a very short amount of time. Another soul to fill your tummy. Duplicant died! Who died now? Was it Rainbow Bright? No, Pirate 420 full died. Oh, right there. Look at him, he's toast. Blat. Starved to death. Yep. These guys are really going to start... You know what'll happen is a bunch of them will die off, and then the food supply will support the remainder, and the colony will continue on. Unless they all just get so hungry in too quick an amount of time. We're gonna need some more memorial stones here. Let's just build a few so we have them ready. That's brutal. Oh gosh. Stress. Yeah. I wonder why they're stressed. I mean, they had a couple friends die, but I mean that's not stressful, right? Jack. Let's get Jack in here. Maybe Ryan the Lion could go on the other table. Ryan the Lion. Where's Ryan? Hello, Ryan. Ryan the Lion. There we go. And then who else? Stuff and more stuff. What would be funny is it'd be funny if somebody who's on the massage table dies. It'd be like the massage table killed them off. Sorry, who was that? Stuff and more stuff. Right. Stuff and more stuff. Gosh. Considering we had like only 3 deaths in like the first 100 cycles, now in the last 1 cycle we've had 2 deaths. that's really bad. Well, Ray, I think your money was placed well then if you were betting on deaths today, because it seems like a fairly reasonable, very reasonable likelihood there's going to be a few more going with them. I'm really curious to see how many of them just go spiraling down the drain now. We're back down to 0 kilocalories. They already ate all the plants that cropped up. So there's still 12 of them that are starving. So this is the soon-to-be dead list right here. Classy Dog 16, Swimmy, and Nick A, Ryan the Lion, Rainbow Bright, Stuff and More Stuff, Little Big, Silky Z, IX, Tihidi, Matchlock, another duplicant died. Now 13 are starving. And they're going to bed. Where's the dead guy? Oh, he died in the door. No, Swimmy. He got squished by the door and died. Poor Swimmy. On the plus side, Swimmy's really close to the toilet, so we can really just flush him. I guess, as long as these guys are here, I might as well try to set up this plumbing. Although, I don't know that this is really going to be terribly impactful. Because, actually, I have nowhere to even run the plumbing. I need a ladder. I got to get this ladder going all the way to the top here, so I can send the plumbing up this way. Not that anyone's going to be alive to dig it. Rat. And I need an exit pipe here too, so I guess I can go in the top maybe. Send the fresh water in the top, and the dirty water can go down and join in here somewhere, I guess. I guess that'll work. Yeah. Nasty. It's a nasty business when everyone starts croaking. I would be surprised if there aren't more people that croak before morning rolls around. Oh, speaking of, who's next? Anne died. It's going down. The ship is sinking, folks. Look at them all. They're all very, very hungry. Oh my goodness. I thought the colony might last a little bit longer. We did clear 100 cycles, but it's going downhill quick. I might not even need these toilets in a minute. That's right. You guys do go over here and do some completely pointless work for me, since you're all going to croak soon. Let's go like this. We're just going to connect in right here. That will be my dirty water flow. Normally I try to clean it all directly, but in this case, I'm not super worried about it. Oh. I didn't plan that very well, did I? See if I can put a liquid pipe bridge on here. Oh. Oh, I can. That'll work. Wasn't sure if I needed a space to actually have a different piping there. Oh, another duplicant dead. It's the beginning of the end. And it just doesn't have to be pretty anymore because it's not gonna. They're not even gonna live long enough for me to get this built, I don't think. There we go. All right, so we've got toilets ready. Ryan the Lion starved to death. Oh, he did die in the massage table, I think. Oh, it's Jack there. Would have been funny if I kept massaging the corpse. Wrong pipe? Wait, what? Oh, you're right. I put it in the wrong. I reversed it, didn't I? Oh, I'm so dense. Dude. Look, I'm sending dirty water up to the toilet. Perfect. How did I manage to do that? I'm brilliant. Okay, hold on. Now I'm distracted. Okay, we can go this way. We'll just take the plumbing here. Connect it down that way. This pipe here that has the clean water is going to have to go up, and then we're going to need a bridge across to here, so I'm actually going to need to deconstruct here. Nope. Liquid pipes. There we go. Whatever. Break the whole thing. Break it all! It's all dying anyway. 18, 19 starving. I only have 27 left. They're dying faster than I can do anything about it now. Probably because we're out of dirt. They're not producing any mush bars, and the plants are growing so slowly. So this is the beginning of the end, my friends. Eat a couple plants. Make 2 people happy while everyone else dies. Why not, right? So bad. How's our piping? Okay, so... Oh boy, I made a big mess. Let's deconstruct the liquid pipes here. We'll go like this. Get rid of this stuff. Oh wait, hold on. Cancel this one. I'm going to cancel that. We're going to do a liquid bridge pipe here. Like so. Get a liquid pipe going this way. Ka-chung. We'll go blah. Like so. There we go. That mostly fixes my silliness. Yeah, there we go. So when they get that built out, they'll actually have toilets they can go to the bathroom in, and they can maybe die while they're on the John. Because, you know, that's the perfect place to go. Oh. Well, what did we get up to? Was it 35 duplicants before everything started to go downhill? Oh, you know what? Actually, you know, these guys are dying so fast now. I don't think I'm even going to bother trying to recover this. We're already down like 10 duplicants. We have 3 of them in short order. I'm going to leave all the bodies around, and we'll see how many morbs we can get in our colony before that's all done. Can we turn this into like a massive morb factory? Yeah, Angel of Darkness, you're going to have your fill. This is going to be the end of it all. End of it all. Up their calorie intake to 1,000, even if food gets to 800 is not enough for survival. At least a few will survive on 1,000. Nah, you know what? I'm going to let the whole thing spiral out of control. I want to see how many morbs we can fit into one space. Will they just keep coming for all the bodies we leave on the ground? Can we get like 1,000 morbs into one colony? Well, maybe not 1,000, but can we get a couple hundred? That would be cool. I'm not even going to harvest. Forget it. Let it all go. Let it burn. Let it burn. I don't know. Should I give them a place to go to the bathroom, though? Should they die in peace? No liquid intake in the pipe. Oh, what's going on here? I thought I did set up the piping there. Did I just totally botch the whole thing? Oh, okay. That's what it is. I'm missing the actual pipe here. Duh. There we go. So they can go to the bathroom at least. They can die happy because they've had a good poop. The morb meat factory. Oh, yeah. Maybe we can collect all the morbs into one area. No, we can't really do that because all the bodies will be kind of scattered all over. I have them running all over the place doing everything, but... Yeah, no, I'm going to let this thing burn. I'm going to let it burn, Ray. We did get over 100 cycles. And it would be kind of a scramble just to keep a couple of duplicants alive to have this huge colony with only a couple duplicants living in it. And I feel like the game would kind of drag on at that point. So I'm just going to let the whole thing collapse, and then we can just start a new colony. What is there to poop? Their souls. And their friends' souls. And look, these are all full already. We started the stream with only 3 of them, and now we fill them all up, and we're leaving corpses around to boot. And yes, if you didn't notice until just now, I am Canadian. Boot. You got your trampoline up somehow. Oh, another one dead. That's 10. We're down to 19. They're going quick now. Oh, look at this. A bristle blossom finally sprouted. And, oh, nope, it went away. That was short-lived. Oh, somebody... What are you eating for? Stop that. Stop eating. They're foiling my plan. There's still 17 of them starving, but... Nuke it. Call in the airstrike. We'll just... That nuke will show up in the printing pod instead of a duplicate. Boom! What's my next challenge? Noisy sleeper flatulence. I don't know, actually. I'm kind of... I don't know if I'm going to do like a specific challenge in the next one. I just want to kind of maybe try building things a little bit differently next time. I would actually like to try pressurizing a growth area that is using gases I would normally consider to be useless. Like, what if I captured as much of my CO2 instead of scrubbing it and compressed it into a room where my plants were growing so that they always had good air pressure? I don't know if the temperature would be a problem, but we could, if we're going to compress it, we could probably run it through a thermal regulator to lower the temperature of it, maybe. Stress about... Oh, somebody finally got stressed enough to throw up, but I don't know what they're puking. Maybe it's one of the few people that ate actually threw up. Who's alive? I don't even know who is alive. Let's look. Oh, there's still quite a few of them. I wish you could... There we go. Click to sort. All right, so we have A-Bomb, Dark Soul, Jack Cantus, Jillian Dodd, Kane Yin. He just came in, but he's still alive. Kevin N. Somebody else died. Pedro, Pepe, Pig Rider, Robert Feltz, Robotic Wolf, Stiffa Bazarillo, Tihidi. So it's going down pretty much as fast as I can read it almost. 16 duplicants are dead. Classy Dog, Nick A, Silky Z, Cap, Stuff and More Stuff, Step Moncall, Izzy, W Transform Animations, Rainbow Bright, CrypticFox. No, I died. I should have. You know what? I should have set myself to eat. So when everybody died, I was the only one left over in the colony. Michael Frey, Matchlock, Little Big, IX, Evo Team Vampire died even. Not even the Evo Team Vampire can make it. Vex the Ghost. Even the Ghost is dead. Oh, look at them all. They're all here in front of the storage bins. I don't see any Morbs yet. Where are the Morbs? Bring on the Morbs. Hello? Morbs? I don't know how long it takes, but I thought there'd be some Morbs here by now. Why have you forsaken us? It's all over. It's going down. I wish I could start fires. Have my guys like riot. Oh, another duplicate dead. Who died this time? TD's down. Robotic Wolf is down. There's only 10 of them starving, and we only have 11. So one person is not starving. That one lucky person who picked up something off the ground that looked disgusting and ate it anyway. Maybe they even ate their friend. Not judging. Try and get some hydrogen to explode. I don't think the hydrogen will explode. You can get the machines to blow up. If you overheat them to the point they get to their meltdown point, those will blow up. Battery explosions? Yeah, you could heat up the batteries, I guess, enough that those would go off. Duplicants have died. Jack Cantus. This was all going relatively well, and of all things, I mean, I knew food was definitely going to be a problem, but I thought we might be able to stay just ahead of the food curve. And then I ran out of dirt. I used a lot of dirt in the microbe musher, and that's really not ideal. Stress vomiting. This stuff is looking pretty nasty around here, but I still don't see any Morbs. A couple hatches. Where'd the Morbs be? Yeah, there's all these bodies just laying around here, and there's no Morbs. I wonder if it's because they're in a little bit of water. I don't know how that works exactly. Oh, they're going to sleep it off. It doesn't matter that there's been, 30 some odd deaths. We're just going to go have a little nap because it's nighttime. Oh, hydrogen says it's flammable. I've never checked that. Hydrogen. Resource type unbreathable properties. Flammable. Hey. I wonder if you can get a hydrogen explosion. I wonder how hot would you have to heat the hydrogen, I wonder, before it would decide it was going to burn. Now I'm curious. I wonder if it just says it's flammable because you can feed it into the hydrogen generator and burn it for fuel. You're having deer and cheddar while they all starve. Nothing like a little venison and cheddar while you watch a whole bunch of death. We've just turned our colony into a snuff film. Brutal. 4 left. We're down to the final 4. They made it to a cycle 105. Living on the death of their friends. Actually, I'm really surprised they're even living this long. 2 more are starving. There's going to be 1 colonist left. Who's going to be the final one? The king of the hill, the only one to outlast all the other duplicants, probably because he was willing to eat a friend. I'm just guessing. Oh, I should speed this up. Let's get this process going. 2 starving, 3 duplicants left. Who is going to be the one not dead? That's really funny. Come on. These guys have been they haven't been like collecting or eating any food in so long. They should totally be dead by now. Who's left? Oh, that's a good question. Let's take a look. Who are the 3? Kanyan, Pepe, and Robert Feltz. Pepe and Kanyan were actually ones we brought in today, and Robert Feltz came in the last stream, so it's actually kind of impressive. He's still alive. Distress is at 96% for some reason, and he's at 0% fullness, so I think he's next. It looks like the winner here is going to be Pepe, because Kanyan is definitely going to run out of that 4% before Pepe does, for 40. Lashing out. What's he going to break? Break a toilet or something. That'd be funny. We didn't get any morbs. Not one. Maybe I just didn't have enough time. Their stinking bodies didn't have enough time to attract some morbs. 932 degrees Fahrenheit. That is going to be a challenge to achieve in this game. Oh, well, it's in Celsius, so I'd have to do the conversion. All right, last colonist. The whole place is just like completely imploded. Pepe, you're the big winner. Congratulations. You outlived the rest of the colony, even though you only came in today. Oh, that was awful. I really wanted to get a whole pile of morbs, though. That would have been funny. If we could get like just like 100 morbs all crammed into our one little colony. That would have been sweet. Time to rebuild. Get another game going here. So we have 2 options. I've got about another hour left on the stream. I could start another colony now, and we can kind of get a little bit of progress done on that. Or we can switch over to a different game, whichever seems most appealing to all of you that are watching. Let's. In the meantime, I think I'm leaning towards maybe starting a new game because I'm flat out addicted to this game. It would have to be a game that I actually have already. Factorio is not one that I have yet, but I really do want to play that. I've heard some good things about it. I'm getting quite a list of games I really want to check out. So, Pepe was cheating. Maybe Pepe had like an iron stomach, so she was willing to eat the rotting food off the ground. I should have checked that. It might have been that case. She was willing to eat the rotting food off the ground, where none of the other duplicants would. That's really funny. Get Factorio. Yeah, I really should check out Factorio. Is Factorio a multiplayer game? Kill Larry. Let's kill Larry. Do only scaredy cats. That's usually what I start out with. I pretty much start with scaredy cats because it's the one that doesn't have any real negative to it. Because I don't plan for them to fight anybody anyway. So if they can't do it, oh no. Whoa, what a horrible downfall. Bottomless stomach. Dark Souls playthrough has been really solid. I'd vote for that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do some more Dark Souls. Probably not tonight, just because well, actually, we'll see. Maybe after the stream if I'm feeling up to it. I don't think my throat's going to last out, though. The loud sleeper challenge. So all their beds have to be separated. Now, here's a question for you. If somebody snores, can they wake up another person who snores? I don't even know. Can they disturb other people with their disturbing noises? Can't even see anybody that is a loud... There we go. There's a loud sleeper. This is going to be really irritating. I'm going to try this. The trouble is... we can start off with 3 loud sleepers, but the trouble is we're not going to have any real way of controlling what we're going to get in the later ones. So as soon as more duplicants... Well, I guess I could just not pick them. You know what? Let's pick all loud... I'm going to pick all loud sleepers. It's going to be the noisiest colony that there's ever been. They're going to be so loud you'll be able to hear them in space. There we go. All right, we got 3 people. Joshua, Rowan, and Harold. We'll rename those. So we need somebody that's... We need people here that have some sort of a reasonable name at not being these normal people. I'm going to go with abnormal people. Nelly can be one. Let's go with Ilya Star for another. And lastly, we'll get Rich Gamer Dude. Intergalactic Crew. We need a different name. I want something interesting. Dwelling, Anti-Gravity Paradise, The Cute Crew, Hopeful Base. Oh, speaking of Cute Crew. So one of the things that we're showing is that right now they only have 2 stress responses in the game, and they're adding some more in. So they have Vomiters and they have Destructive. But they're adding in some other ones, and one of them is something they're calling Ugly Crier. So when he gets really upset, he breaks down and starts bawling, and he exudes negative decor around him while he's crying. And then when he finishes crying, he continues to exude negative decor around him for a little while his face is all looking really all puffy and ugly because he's got like the puffy eye thing and snotty nose and stuff. It looks pretty funny. Let's see. Shack, Intergalactic Homestead, Dreamland, Prosperous Citadel, Duplicant Beyond. These names are really striking me as particularly funny this time. Bustling Galaxy, Galactic Utopia, Radioactive Acropolis. I think I've already had one called that. Underground Rat's Nest. All right, I like that one. We're gonna live in an underground rat's nest because that's kind of what it resembles anyway, I guess. Show me some good water. So a couple of the games I played lately, I ended up with cold biomes that were super close by, but I didn't have access to any of the swamp biomes. Oddly enough, usually there's those ones are almost always like right beside your starting area, and I didn't have them in the last couple games I was just kind of toying around with. I was going to work on some more tutorials, and then when I found out today that... Oops, let's not dig up that. Cancel this one. When I found out today that they're going to be releasing the game for early access on like the 18th, I decided just to hold off and maybe wait until the next update. Boom. There we go. That's a good start. Our water is really far down there. Aw, are you kidding me? The void. Cold, infinite nothingness in the middle of my base. I have no idea what will happen if I cut into the space around the void. But it looks like the carbon dioxide is going down. So I might have to build a box around this that we can never access. Name my column YouTube chat. Can I rename the colony after? I don't think I can actually once I've named it. I don't think I can. I think once I let it take a name, I can't do it. The black hole is like, it's just like this little void that will just, I think if your duplicants like go into it, they die. I'm not really sure. You know what? That's something else we can experiment with because I haven't done it before. What will happen if we go and experiment with the void? Is it instant death? Is it a slow death? Is it no death? Isn't that funny? I've never seen one actually spawn like right close to the beginning of my colony before. I found they're dangerous, and I have found them out in other places, but a door to the void for bad duplicants. If you're not behaving, I'll send you to the void. It does cause death. I'm pretty sure of it anyway. 1 to 400 players in Factorio. Really? No, I haven't downloaded War Thunder yet. Falling really wants me to play War Thunder. What's everyone else's vote that's in here? I'm not going to do it tonight, obviously, because we're playing this at the moment. But should I check out the game? Should I appease Falling into Black's need for me to play War Thunder? Yeah, but every new duplicate as close to the void as possible until they break. Here, you stand right here next to this big black void thing. Never mind, it's fine. He'll be good. Oh, good. We do have a swamp biome in here. Well, we also have a nice cold biome nearby, which is good. Our algae is really kind of spread out here. We're not going to have a ton of algae this time around. But that's okay, because we're not taking every single duplicate this time. This time we're just going to take all the loud sleepers and see if we can really rock the Casbah in here. Okay, they're digging that out. Let's put some floor in here, I guess. I might as well. Throw in some tile. Give me some tile. Arumba and Stejo's vid on their 300-player multiplayer test of Factorio. Oh my goodness. So when you're playing multiplayer in Factorio, are you all building in the same space, or are you all kind of building separate places that are just kind of in the same game world? The gray bubble around the void canceled it. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I mean, it could be. Maybe that gray stuff around it is actually sedimentary rock, but it just says carbon dioxide, so it's like... I don't know. The void. Cold infinite nothingness. Details. Primary element. The void. Mass. 0 kilograms. Oh, there... no, it's carbon dioxide. Yeah, so I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it will cancel it out. Who knows? It doesn't say what this... It's not telling me that there's anything around it, but who knows? Maybe it's like sedimentary rock around the geyser kind of thing. Oh, it's one massive factory. Oh, that's neat. Work together, split into teams. Oh, that's kind of cool. Golden King, I haven't seen you in forever. You just chipped your tooth. I'm not even going to ask how you managed that. You should make the biggest grow bed ever. All right. How big can we make a little growth thing in here? Oh, maybe I should put these guys to work. Do you guys need anything? Are you good? No? You're fine? Let's start off with... I guess I should build some toilets. Dig all this out. We'll build the toilets over there this time. I'm going to dig this stuff out here. We're going to need a ladder, so let's stick that right here. Whoop. It's going to have to go down to the water anyway. Oh, look at the nice loud sleeping. Oh. Oh, you know what? They just happen to spread themselves out enough that I don't think they're actually disturbing anyone else's sleep. That's funny. Just barely. They're like right on the edge of it. It's funny to hear them snore, though. That's a neat little sound. All right, Angel, you want to go into the void, huh? Send you in and just see what happens. This isn't a new update. This is just the thermal update that came out. I don't know. When did it come out? I feel like it's been almost a month now. Maybe more than a month. I'm not even sure. But this is the thermal update. There is another version of the game coming out on May 18th. It's coming out in early access on Steam, where right now it's actually in like an alpha testing version. And that version is going to have a new update in it that's going to be the agricultural update. So they've given us all kinds of cool new things to grow and new ways to grow them and stuff, which is kind of cool. It's just cosmetic to see how big the void opening is. Oh, I guess that makes sense, because otherwise it would just be a black dot. Just a big black dot. Let's build a ladder up there. I want to see what happens if we dig up to the void. Because it looks like it's actually draining the pressure of the carbon dioxide that's in the space. So if we dig all the way up here, I'm guessing it will continue to... Yeah, this is down to 7 grams. It's pretty much... It's turning this whole space up here into a vacuum. I wonder if I could use it for food storage. Down to milligrams, and it's still shrinking, so it's really just drawing everything in. If I can block this thing off with tiles, then I might even be able to put like food storage in here and have it create... I gotta have to dig all this stuff up. I don't know what'll happen if I walk in front of this thing, if it's just gonna suck them into the void. I kind of want to see if there's an animation for that, because that would be hilarious. Polluted water! Oh, I forgot to build them a toilet. I'm so distracted. Plumbing. All right, let's put a net host over here. We'll give them 2 of them. You guys go build that. Let's mop this mess up. Sorry, buddy. Oh, they even peed over here. It's not even the first time. Wait, how did they pee over there? I didn't even send anybody up there yet. They can't even get in there. How did we get polluted water in that space? It's so weird. Now, get up here. We'll dig this out. Pollution gases, yeah. Oh. You know, that's a really good idea, actually, Angel of Darkness. I can send the gases I don't want into that void. I can just build a room and pump everything I don't want into that space, and the void will take care of it. Okay, so maybe I should try to prepare this space, and hopefully I can actually make use of this, because that would be really cool. I'll just try to build a box around it and see what happens. The chat has spoken. You're playing War Thunder. I wasn't even watching people's responses. I asked the question, and I totally tuned out. I'm focused on the people peeing on the floor in my game. May they rest in pee. Basically chlorine. Well, not necessarily just chlorine, because I could send carbon dioxide there also. I could set up a pump at the bottom of my base and pipe it up into the void. I could just constantly draw it out and just pump it into the void. It's even more energy efficient than trying to use scrubbers. That's really kind of cool. I should probably... Let's expand on this. I'm gonna need the materials that are here anyway. They're all suffocating. I gotta get this blocked off sooner rather than later, though, because the void's just gonna make everything into this horrible vacuum. It's gonna take even like the good air that I have here. It's gonna draw into it also. So they walk behind it. I didn't even notice. I should have been focusing on it. When you pump all your polluted everything in the void, it sends it into another colony. In fact, not true. That would be funny if somebody else's colony somewhere got filled up with all the gases you pumped out. Somehow I feel like that would be appropriate for this game. Just fits right in with the sense of humor. All right, let's get all this thing walled off. I don't have any of the research. Oh, look, it's so weird. They do walk behind it. That's really odd. I don't have any of the research that I need completed in order to do anything useful with the void just yet. So I'm just going to block it off in its own little square so it doesn't eat my good resources. And then I'll deal with it afterwards. And I just totally made it so I can't even get to what I was trying to do. Because I'm super smart that way. The cosmic toilet. I don't know what happens if you pump liquids near it. Will it absorb liquids or only gases? Inquiring minds want to know. Oddly enough, they haven't gone to the bathroom other than on the floor, so I have no polluted water I can actually tell it not to do. This colony is going to get really loud if we get a bunch of these guys in here snoring. See if we can wake up a colony on the other side of the void. It's an alternate fact. Excellent. It's super sucking my air. Yeah, well, it's not even that it's super... No, it's going down quicker now. Where's our gas spread? Yeah, see, this is already... I've already got it contained. I wonder if the hatch will live through there. Toasty surroundings. So I've technically got it contained already. I don't really even need to do anything more around it. I can just leave it the way it is for the moment. It'll continue to build a vacuum in this space. It's getting right down into the small amounts of carbon dioxide and oxygen and stuff now. So we got a good vacuum going in there. And then it does sound a little like a cat purring, doesn't it? It's strange. Well, I'm really thinking towards... I'm leaning towards maybe sending carbon dioxide there. Because it's one of the gases that's not useful. Like the polluted air, you can clean it. The carbon dioxide just serves no real purpose. But I also want to use CO2 to build a fancy little grow room. I have a lot of research to do. I should probably get started on that. Let's do... throw in a little manual generator. A little battery. Where's my cold biome? Alright. I'm going to want to leverage that, too. And then we'll get in stations. We'll throw in a little research station. Gonna need some wire. Oh, one of the other changes they're doing with the update is this the heavy watt wire that you have in the game. That right now it handles like 2,000 watts or whatever power, and you run it through the tiling and stuff. They're making it into like a thick wiring that doesn't go through the tiling anymore. It won't let you, but it also has like a negative to core impact. And they're cranking up the amount of wattage you can put through it too. So right now they're testing with like 20,000 watts instead of like 2,000. It looks like they make a point of choosing themselves being far enough apart to sleep well. It's so weird. It's actually a wormhole, yeah. It does kind of look like one, I guess. I don't know. Given wormholes are kind of a theoretical concept. Let's dig all this out and mop up this horrible nastiness over here. You know what? That must be just melted polluted ice over here or something. It's the only thing I can think it could be. And I might as well dig this whole thing out. Oh man, my throat's giving out on me. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Time to check out War Thunder. All right, I'll tell you what, Falling into Black. I will check out War Thunder, and I might even rather record it or stream it. We'll see. Say that again. Watch the Livestream today later on. Sorry, which part of that? I don't remember what I just said. I have a brain like a sieve. All right, you guys clean up that mess. Good. Good. Excellent, my minions. Do good work. Get a little ceiling action in here. We'll get a little metal digging action in here. Duplicants, give me a loud sleeper. Loud sleeper, loud sleeper. No. All right, reject all. We cannot take you if you're not a loud sleeper. And this could actually leave us in a place where we don't have enough duplicants to get what I want to get done. Spits out mush bars, alternate fact. It might spits out mush bars somewhere, just maybe not in your colony. It's in somebody else's. Make an airlock room around the void and use it as a refrigerator room. Yep, I could do that too. Or I could just build my own little void block. Oh, actually, I should maybe set my research. Duh. There we go. Yay, research. And clean up this mess. Somebody peed in the little hole. I probably should dig this down here because we're going to need some water. Go all the way to the bottom. Why not? Because we can. Just because we could. Dig all this too. Get it all. I want everything. I do need more floor here because there seems to be a subtle lack of it. Let's dig up this stuff. Give me all the goods. Good enough. That'll keep me busy for a moment. Name Weep. Only certain people playing big rules. Blah blah. Say do it with that evil voice. I don't know if I can. I can't do voices on command. Do it. I don't want an endgame. Yeah, I don't want an endgame either, I don't think. I kind of really enjoy what this game is. I can just play it and do whatever I feel like. And I can play around with a whole bunch of different concepts of stuff too, which I actually really like that. I don't want there to be like, hey, you successfully got your colony off the planet or something. Like I feel like I just like the building and coordinating and managing all this stuff and getting to a point where it just ultimately collapses. I mean, you can get some super long colonies if you want to spend the time and effort doing it. But some of the stuff that I like best is earlier on as you're building up your colony and you have all the stuff to research and there's lots of stuff to manage, and I get a kick out of all that stuff. So I don't want an end game. It's pretty evil. Thank you. Been practicing my evil overlord voice, so when I take over the world, I'll have good I don't know, evil person diction. I don't know where I'm going with that. Floor. More floor. And we're going to need to dig this out. Do my bidding, little ones. Oh, this is going to make all kinds of sand, too. This is going to be good. It's going to rain down sand on people's heads down here. My best evil laugh. I don't know if I have a good evil laugh. I don't know. What are you going to do for my evil laugh? Okay, here. I'll tell you what. Give me some lame dad jokes because I'm kind of running a little dry on them, and I'll see if I can do an evil laugh. Make that a good trade. They've got to be some like dad jokes that I haven't heard before though, because I want them to be good. Is this how you talk to your cat? Exactly. I just send them around. They do my evil bidding. They're my minions. I don't like to think of them as kids. I prefer to think of them as my minions. Jennifer, actually, I generally don't make a point of digging up my plants to reuse the seeds. I largely can't be bothered. You can get infinite seeds out of the mule lice that way, for sure. But I largely just can't be bothered. Usually, by the time it gets to that point, I'm already switching over to the thistle blossoms, and the thistle blossoms produce a seed every single time you eat them. So you end up with an infinite supply of thistle blossom. So I haven't really bothered. Yeah, bad jokes. I want bad jokes. I mean, they got to be good bad jokes, if you know what I mean. Dad jokes, bad jokes. I call them dad jokes all the time. Hashtag dad joke. Because they're like jokes I can tell my kids that are really, really bad, but they make me laugh. Just trying, don't get a bad. Oh well, I'm sorry. You got to come up with something. This is a barter system over my evil laugh. Who's my team for hockey? Well, I live close to Toronto, so I tend to follow Toronto. But they're terrible. Oh, look, they do disturb each other. Look, they're waking each other up with their snoring. They're like, stop it. God, you're so noisy. Why do you snore, man? He's like going to pick up a seed and throw it at his buddy and conk him in the head. Not lying. That happened to me once in university. Apparently, I snored in university, and I still do now. I didn't know it at the time, but I woke up one morning to, well, it wasn't even the morning. It was the middle of the night. I woke up to the pillow in the face because I had to share my dorm room. Funny. I had no idea why he did it, though, because I didn't know I snored. What time did the man go to the dentist? 2:30. I think I've heard that one. Sorry. Need a different one. Only one blossom seed and tons of the others. Oh, really? Well, I mean, at least it produces more seeds than you use. When the baby is crying because they're tired, are they resisting arrest? Oh, bump. I ran out of beer, so I poured myself some root beer into a square glass. So you had a square root beer? When at the cashier at the grocery store, asked my dad if he would like the milk in a bag. He replies, nope, just leave it in the carton. Ba-dum-bumps. A ham sandwich walks into a bar and orders a beer. The bartender says, sorry, we don't serve food here. Rat, rat. I've heard that one too. Why can't you tell when a pterodactyl is peeing? This is my joke, so if you know the answer, drop it in the thing there. Why can't you tell if a pterodactyl's peeing? Or if the pterodactyl... I just ruined the joke. How can you tell if a pterodactyl's... Or why can't you tell when a pterodactyl's going to the bathroom? That's supposed to be the question. We play Astroneer tomorrow, and also do you still have gold? Do I still have gold? Oh, like Xbox Gold. Yeah, I have Xbox Gold. That's not really going anywhere. What do you get when you cross a bad joke with a rhetorical question? Oh. Ba-dum-bump. The trouble is my kids wouldn't understand rhetorical necessarily. I didn't make a Kleenex dance. Put a little boogie in it. That's a good one. Because the P is silent. Eliastar, yep, you got it. P is silent. I totally botched the delivery, though. So mad at myself now. Let's get gas piping, power regulation. What should I make here? You pick. I don't want to think. You guys pick. What am I making? Gas piping, liquid piping, power regulation, or interior decor? Are we gonna go for style over substance? Guy walks into a bar. Yeah. Two guys walk into a bar. The third guy ducks. In for some Astroneer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play some Astroneer maybe. I haven't played the new update yet, and although it sounds like it's a little bit grindy, let's go with style over substance. I'm gonna go with decor next. I never do, so why not? Why do chicken coops only have 2 doors? Because if they had 4, they'd be chicken sedans. Ba-dum-bumps. It's now 70, and we have no idea where he is. Oh my god, it was 65. You started running a mile to keep it. Oh god. That's a good one. Oh yeah, I told you I would try an evil laugh if you guys dished out some really bad jokes. All right, hold on. I gotta warm it up. Let's dig out this sand here. All right, no promises. I don't do a good evil laugh, but only because you're asking for it. I wouldn't do this normally. Oh, my throat's all messed up. I'm not gonna be able to do it. That's my evil laugh. It was actually kind of wheezy. I almost coughed when I was doing that. Did you know Xbox One for free gold? Oh, the Division's free. It's too bad I already bought it. I was so disappointed in that game. I had fun with it for a very short little while. It was really kind of neat to run around and play, but it got really grindy really fast. Prey comes out tomorrow, though, and I'm totally looking forward to playing that. I played the demo the other day, and it was actually a lot of fun. I don't know if I'm going to do it on the channel, but I could be an evil Muppet. Why did I start a new game? Because the other one imploded. We got up to, what was it, 37 duplicants or something like that, and then people started starving, and then I didn't have any food to feed them with, so more people were starving, and I just pretty much let the whole thing go down the toilet. That would be the long, short answer. Let's give these guys some beds, but we're going to need to spread them out, I guess, because they can't sleep together. They just don't cooperate. How far does the thing reach? I can't even remember. Like that? I think that will give them enough space. We'll find out soon enough, though. Soups have good neighbors. Well, they did once. They fell asleep down here in the same area, and they were definitely bothering each other. But yeah, actually, surprisingly, for the first little while, they did a really good job of not snoring next to each other, which is oddly considerate. Did you hear about the kidnapping at the school? It's okay, he woke up. Oh, but I'm bumped. What do you call an Italian neighborhood? The spaghetto. Oh, boy. That would be like a low-end Italian neighborhood, maybe. The spaghetto. Ba-dum-bump. Your laugh sounded like playing a Chicago album backwards. Yeah. Yeah. I'm no pro at the whole evil laugh thing. I'm like so distracted. I don't even know what I'm building right now. Let's do a compost because we can do that. Oh, I finished my farm research. I should be building planters. God, I'm like really out of it lately. Loud snorer. We got a loud sleeper. Oh my goodness! Look at all those wonderful ones. Can't dig. Dimensionally inept. Scaredy cat. Gastrophobia. Flatulence. Reject all, because this is the snoring colony. There's no way we're taking anyone who's not a snorer because they're just not worthy. A tourist visiting Portugal walks up to another man and asks him, "You speak English, right?" "You are not Portuguese?" The other man replies, "I'm not Portuguese. I'm Portuguese." Oh, there was one of me. Oh, yeah, that was a good groaner. You killed your old colony to appease. It wasn't just to appease you. It was that once they started going down and a whole bunch of them died, I could have extended the colony for sure. I could have recovered, but I would have had like a mass grave for a little bit. And then we would have only had a few colonists in this giant colony, and that's just no fun to me. I'd rather start over and do the building again. We have interior decor. I'm going to go with... where's my filtrations and stuff? I'm going to go with my liquid piping, I guess. Oh, they changed the whole research thing around with the next update, too. It's got a very different look to it. 3 tiles... Is it 3 tiles apart? Oh, I give them tons of space, then. What's between the difference between a fly and a bird? Size? Hopefully. Oh, yeah, I gave them plenty of space. I didn't even need as much room as I gave them. These guys are going to be the happiest snorers that we can have in a colony. Let's get some cool decor going on in here, though. Oh, I spaced these out a little funny. And we'll do some sculptrifying. That did not... flying sculptures. Yeah. All right. Wait a minute. Do you guys have any skills in sculpting? I didn't even look. Nope. None of them are any good at art. That's okay, though. They can snore. So they'll make some awful little drawing or awful little sculptures and stuff here. And we'll see if... There we go. So they'll have good decor, but it's going to be a little ugly. If we do a table on the side of this bed and a statue, it's a perfect fit. Or 2 statues in a space. Oh, yeah. A table was... Oh, you mean like a little dining table kind of thing? A bird can fly, but a fly can't bird. Oh, that is a good facepalm. 3 statisticians go hunting. They spot a deer. The first fires and misses left. The second one fires and misses right. The third one, who was spotting, exclaims, "Got it!" Because he averaged it, right? Ba-dum-bum, statisticians. Lies, damn lies, and statistics. What am I building? Right. Food. That's what I wanted. I wanted food. I'm going to build a pressurized room down here, I think, that we'll try to put the food in. I've never done this before, I don't think, so I think it'll be fun to do something a little bit different. Normally, I always just try to scrub out the carbon dioxide gases. This time, I think I'm going to try and make use of them. At least a little bit. I might need the mechanized airlock door to make this work, though, because I want to try to keep the gas trapped in there. Sorry, sir, we don't serve time travelers here. A time traveler walks into a bar. Are you Googling these now? He's an alcoholic and is destroying his family? What? A man walks into a bar. Oh, okay. I missed the start of that. What's the difference between a dirty bus stop and a lobster with breast implants? One's a crusty bus station, the other one's a busty crustacean. Oh, that's good. What's the difference between a piano and a fish? You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Ba-dum-bum. Oh, A-bomb. Yeah, the whole colony died. It was a big spiraling death awesomeness. I thought I was going to get a whole bunch of morbs in my colony. I was really hoping I would, but it didn't happen. I'm not entirely sure why. It could be that there was a little bit of water, or maybe they just didn't live long enough to get to the point where the morbs would show up, the people that were left. But we got down, so only one colonist survived. Pepe lived. Everyone else starved to death. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Ba-dum-bump. You actually know them? Oh, I just love that you've got that. You've got a repository of lame jokes just waiting there. One massage table be done until the dupes don't stay on the designated table, and it would be 2 dining room tables. Come think of it. Yeah, the massage tables. Then once they lower their stress level, they vacate the table and they leave it open for you to assign somebody else to it. I'm gonna do power regulation this time. I really should dig down into this cold biome so I can get ready for doing some other research down here. So let's dig this out. That's 3, I think, there. Uno, dos, tres. Kind of want 4. Let's dig all this out. And we'll do tile flooring here. I'm going to try and do this colony maybe spaced out a little bit more evenly, where lately... Oh, yeah, that was super awesome. I'm going to space it out maybe a little bit more evenly, where lately I've been doing a lot of colonies where my builds have just kind of been randomly all over the place. I'll try and make this one look a little bit more organized. Make it look like I know what I'm doing in the game. Get that. We have a couple of hatches down here, too. I don't think I have any scaredy cats, but I did turn off... it was a beautiful massacre, yeah. I don't have any scaredy cats, so they won't run away from the fighting this time, but it did turn off combat, so if they dig up a hatch, they won't attack them or anything. He can just hang out and do his fun little thing. You need to be a special kind of guy to invent dad jokes. Yeah, like a dad. Are you kidding? Everybody can do a lame joke at some point. Where did Mary go after the explosion? Everywhere. Ba-dum-bump. The worst time to have a heart attack is during charades. Yeah, I would agree. I mean, not that there's ever really a good time, but if I was going to pick a time that I definitely wouldn't want it to happen, I think I can buy into that whole not wanting it to be then. Where? How's my gas situation doing here? I haven't done anything to produce oxygen yet. That's really strange. I'm pretty sure even with just a couple colonists, usually by now I'd have to produce a little oxygen. I must have been finding enough pockets of it that it's just kind of helping to even everything out for me. And we've dug out a fair amount of space here too for not having to produce any. I'm kind of happy about that. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna build another layer right here. Let's do another layer over here, which means I'm gonna need to build this. Huh. This might not work so great. There's gonna be a little hallway they can go through here, but I need to dig out this space in here. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to build the floor or the ceiling there because I can't reach it. Oh, look at that wonderful sculpture they're doing! Isn't that amazing? Nobody has any art skills. The only thing they can do is sleep really loudly, which apparently there's not much of a market for. I don't know why. What kind of water does? What kind of metal does water win in the Olympics? A precipitation metal. That's a good one. Lame jokes cost the best awkward silence, though. That's that my friend is gold. Yeah. Usually, well, I just like the head shaking you get when you tell somebody a really bad joke. I haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I really should go check that out. Did it come out already, or is it this Friday it's coming out? Oh my goodness. Is that square root minus 1, 2 to the power of 3? I can't even read that formula. Is that supposed to be legible and like mean something? And it was delicious. We got some pie. Oh, wait a minute. 2 cubed. I can't even work that out. My brain is not functioning right now. I got the some pie part at the end. Oh, they're finally having oxygen problems. All right, it's finally happened. He's got CO2 buildup over here. I didn't even put a floor under his bed. This guy got the worst room, or the worst bed in the room. It's got like a pile of dirt next to his bed. He's got all kinds of stuff on the floor, and I didn't even make him a real floor. Let's sweep up this. Let's get all that out of there. I've got plenty of storage bins, so they should be able to put it all away for me. Speaking of which, I should probably sweep up this too. Sweep. Get all this mess out of here. There we go. Oh, I did have a coal biome over here. I don't even need to go over this way. I guess I can just do my supercomputer over here, which would make a whole lot more sense than trying to dig down the other way. And I can also go after these... where are we here? I can go after these Weezeworts over here too, which I like to get. Give me all the good stuffs. The Lord said unto John, come forth and receive eternal life. But John came fifth and won a toaster. Falling into black. That one maybe a little too colorful for something I could tell the kids. Say ice bank myself out loud. But I'm pumped. Why can't dinosaurs clap? Because they're extinct. It's gonna be my guess. Would you like me to tell me what it is? Yeah. Tell me. I didn't puzzle it all out. My brain doesn't want to work at the moment. Usually I'm pretty good with math, but something about 2 cubed some pie. I don't know. Research complete. I've already done 4 researches. I've been so distracted by your dad jokes. I haven't been playing the game. How is nobody complaining yet? What do you call a dinosaur that's a loud sleeper? A Snorosaurus. Bum. I was right, because they're dead. I spanked myself out loud, yep. I ate some pie. Yep, I should have... What? How do you just... how does the square root of -1 get you to... Oh, gets you to 1. Ah! So it's representing... The 1 is representing I. I get it. I get it. Slow learner, anemic, small... No more loud sleepers. This is going to be a really small colony, where our last one got to be like exponentially large. This one is going to stay really tiny because we can't find any loud sleepers. Maybe I should be happy about that. That last one got to be really big. And the only trouble is now, because there's only 3 of them, it's hard to get them to do a variety of tasks because there's not enough of them to go around. Nobody's cleaning the toilet. Oh, I didn't build a compost. Gosh. Where is... Compost is in refinement. There we go. Stick a little compost bin over here. And then, open research. I probably... Well, let's work on the gas piping. I'm going to have to build a supercomputer over here, so maybe I should prioritize this just a little bit. We'll put a 6 on this over here. We'll get them to do all that, so I can build a supercomputer out here. If you ever get cold, just stand in a corner for a bit. They're usually around 90 degrees. Bump. Ever wonder what happened to the smartest man on Earth? He had such a bright idea, he combusted and turned into the sun. Oh. That, I don't know. That's a bit of a groaner. Oh, -1. Sorry, I missed something there. I ate some pie. You guys have a hot water problem in game. Any tips? Mikey, hot water problem. In which way? So, do you mean like you're running water out of a geyser and it's getting too hot? Because you can get it to cool down relatively quickly in the cold biome. Alternatively, you could run it into a space that has piping that's going through it that you're sending cold water through, because it seems to have a conservation of temperature right now. When the game comes out on the 18th, or the update comes out on the 18th, that will probably be fixed. So don't expect that to work long term, but you could use that and get the piping to radiate out coldness. That helps cool the water for you. Other than that, you could just run it over a long surface that's made of metal. So run it at the one end and let it go across some like wolframite tile or whatever. Or not tile, but the... I forgot to build an oxygen. Let's do a deoxidizer like right here, so it'll kind of go up in their sleeping area also. We're gonna need some wire. Sorry, wolframite gas permeable tile is where I was going. If you build some wolframite gas permeable tile, then you can run water across that, and it has a really high rate of heat transfer, so it should help cool it down also. Any negative number should not be able to be square rooted. The only thing that make drowning worse is if you were really thirsty. Yeah, I agree. Think of those people that used to die in the sea. What was that expression? Water, water everywhere, and not a drop to drink. What do you say to a trilobite that lost a game? I have no idea. If you multiply two negatives, you always get a positive. Yeah, yeah. So technically, you can't have a negative number. Square root of a negative number, rather, because there's nothing you can multiply by that will. Nothing you can multiply by itself that will produce a negative outcome. Negative number, rather. Nicholas Australian. You can divide by 0. Yeah, just results you just get 0 is all. Build, people. It's so slow when you only have 3 duplicates. I've never stayed like this small. I've always kept a small group, like 5 or 6, but because we're trying to get only people that snore, we're not seeming to be getting good odds of getting new duplicates in here. I guess on the plus side, the oxygen's lasting a really long time, but man, they're taking forever to do stuff. And their stress is at like 61%. Rich Gamer Dude has high expectations of me in this game, and I don't like it. I have to build him a massage table. That would be in furniture. Massage table. I'm so excited for the update coming out on the 18th. I don't know if any of you watched the stream today that rhymes with Clay. What's Clay had a stream they always call rhymes with play. And in the stream today, they were showing more of the stuff that's coming out of the update. And the massage tables have this little slider bar where you can set the threshold for when you want people to go use it automatically, so you don't have to assign them to it anymore. And I cannot wait for that feature, because I spend so much time sending people to the massage tables. It drives me batty. Oh, we saw the chicken sedan joke already. That was a repeat. What did the farmer say when he lost his tractor? Dig, dig, dig. Oh, right. I don't have my second layer of research done yet, so I'm actually... Oh, you know what? You guys should probably sweep up these 2 seeds, because they're going to replant themselves. And I'm going to need in the stations my supercomputer. Oh! Apparently he got a little too stressed. Maybe they didn't finish the table yet. Let's maybe mop this up. We don't want frozen puke on the floor. It's always bad when your puke gets frozen on the floor. Let's build that too. Build that too. Stress vomiting this early on with only 3 duplicants. Awesome. They still haven't even finished building out the machines yet. I need to prioritize that too. Give me this. You guys just aren't cutting it here, man. There's only 3 of you yet. And you can't even work out your jobs together. I'm so disappointed in all you guys. It's clearly not my fault. It's got to be them. Make snazzy suits for the dupes. Yeah, it's great. I'm not in a position to make them yet because this colony is right super early. And we're actually taking only people that are snoring. So consequently, the colony is not growing quickly, and I've already given them like way more jobs than they can actually manage on their own. Let's get Rich Gamer Dude on the table so he can chill out a little bit. Maybe he's not stressed, he'll work a little better. Polluted water. This is not mopping up. Why not? Oh, there we go. Oh, I set it to sweep. That's... Oh, gosh. I'm a little out of it. The person who made me doesn't need me. The person who bought... Okay, so the person who made me doesn't need me. The person who bought me doesn't want me. The person using me doesn't know they're using me. What am I? A riddle now. I gotta make my... I told you already, my brain's not even working right. You're gonna give me a riddle. The person who made me doesn't need me. The person who bought me doesn't want me. The person using me doesn't know they're using me. I don't know. If my brain was working better, I might be able to puzzle that out. I'd rather go with the bad jokes, because they don't require me to think. Yeah, I might have to change with anybody with very bad features. You're right, because it's going so slowly here. Maybe I could take a couple people... You know what, maybe we could have like a couple people who are just ostracizing all the snorers. Because they're all over here, and we could put separate beds over here for the people who don't like the snorers. And we'll just pick some other people that have really bad features. I like that idea. Only because it's going to take so long to find somebody else who is snoring again. You've typed the answer 2 times already? Oh, where's my tractor? Yeah, sorry. What's the difference between Einstein and a nose? One is a smart fellow, one is a fart smeller. Ba-dum-bum. Oh my goodness. I heard some really good ones today at work that somebody was telling me, and I can't for the life of me remember them now. When's this thing kick in again? 400 seconds. All right, so we got a couple minutes left. Supercomputer's made. Oh, no, it's not made. No, it's not made. Power. Did I make big batteries? Yes, I have big batteries. I can put one of those out here. That'd be handy. We got heavy watt wire. We can run that. Boop. There we go. That's a lot of wire. I hope I don't have copper for all that. If you feed me, I will grow. If you give me something to drink, I will die. What am I? Thirst. You are thirst. I have keys but no locks. You can enter, but you can't go in. There's space but no room. What am I? Keys but no locks. You can enter but can't go in. There is space but no room. Oh, and you're a keyboard. One of the duplicants. I had a dream. It was a muffler. I was a muffler last night. Woke up exhausted. Bum. Pretty much all 3 of the duplicates we have could say that one. They're all snorers. We did get our stress back down, so we only got a single vomit out of that one horrible little mess. I'm gonna definitely bring in some more duplicants because 3 is just not getting the job done for me. I've seen people actually play colonies where they only have like a single duplicant and they keep their colony like super small, but I don't know how they get anything done. Like I've got them running on the fastest speed and they've done like barely a fraction of the stuff I've earmarked for them to tackle. It's awful. Oh yeah, sorry, because this is a family-friendly channel and we are overlaying the chat onto the stream. Let's try to avoid any profanity in the chat if you could. 2 muffins are in the oven. One turns to the other and says, "Man, is it hot in here." The other one looks over the other and says, "Holy crap, a talking muffin." Yeah. Excuse me. What kind of pants does Mario wear? Denim, denim, denim. Denim, denim, denim. Denim, denim, denim. Has anyone played the Parade demo? I think I brought this up already, but I had a lot of fun with it. It's just something you can see yourself doing. But all right, let's grab a duplicate. Let's try and get somebody who has an awful trait. Hey, we got a loud sleeper! Yay! Cheer! Go, Catalina. Who wants to be our latest snorer? Man, am I ever congested? All right, let's throw in, I don't know, Colio Dog. Colio Dog, welcome to the colony. Boom! 4 loud sleepers now. They're going to need a cot. And probably not too close to their friends. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, let's dig that out. It'll be nice to actually get some progress going in here now. We can get some more people in. Yay! That was good timing. I was just going to take anybody at this point. What do you call a YouTuber that stopped reading my chats? CrypticFox. Sorry, Stuff and More Stuff. I can't see everything all of the time. And you haven't posted anything in ages. Let's see, you typed the answer 2 times already was the last thing you said. Say, nice try. Good try. What do you say when a trilobite lost the game? Oh, good try. Oh, I got it. Sorry. Some days I'm not super observant. I try to keep up with the chat, but every now and then I miss things. What's brown and rhymes with snoop? I'm going to go with soup. Because I don't want to say poop. 5-4 people admit they're bad at fraction. 5-4 of people admit bad. Yeah. And 75% of people will believe any statistic you tell them. We need to put another cot in here. So we need 3 gap, I guess, in between. So that'll be fine right there. Did you hear the one about the 2 guys that stole a calendar? They each got 6 months. Bump, bump. What did Batman say to Robin before he got in the car? Get in the car. I guess that makes sense. Oh, it does look like Giant Mouth's about to eat the duplicants. Those are cool. Ah, well, not so much when you zoom in. From zoomed out view, though, it does kind of look like it. I can see that. All right, we've just hit midnight. I've been streaming for a couple hours, and I'm actually finding it hard to speak now. I think when this cycle is over, I'm going to call it a wrap for tonight. And then we can come back and continue this colony with our loud sleeping crew another time. If we don't, I think when the next duplicant comes up, if we don't get another loud sleeper, I'm going to grab somebody anyway just because I need someone. And then worst case scenario, they can go hang out with the with the void if we get some more loud sleepers. Get rid of that. There we go. What's the most stupid animal in the jungle? The polar bear. Yeah, because it doesn't belong in the jungle. What did the moon say during the day? I don't know. Not a lot? Can somebody tell me what the snowflake looking... Oh, yeah, this up here is a void. So it's like a little black hole. It sucks in the gases that are around it. See, this here used to all be filled with carbon dioxide, and now it's all vacuum. So basically, it just sucks in things that are around it. So what I'm going to do with it, actually, is... first, I'm going to use some of the CO2 that the colony produces. I'm going to pump it into a room down here in order to maintain pressure and build... if we can get the temperature right, I'm going to build my garden in a little pressurized CO2 chamber and see if it grows. But excess CO2 that I don't want, rather than trying to use a scrubber on it, I'm going to pump it up into this space, and I'm going to let the void just suck it into the nothingness. Just kind of destroy everything. And finally, there was a person who sent 20 different puns to his friend with the hope that at least 10 of the puns would make them laugh. No pun intended. Oh. Arg. Oh, why are pirates so mean? Why are pirates so mean? Attire. What's the difference between a well-dressed man on a unicycle and a poorly dressed man on a bike? Attire. But I don't know if the void eats liquids. That's a good question. If it shows up with like a... If the void... Because it picks a random spawn location, and normally it's like way out in the middle of nowhere. I've never had one right close to the colony before. But if the spot it chooses has liquid, I wonder if it just drains it all. And the chlorine, yeah, I could send the chlorine in there too. Although I generally just avoid the chlorine. It's not really hard to avoid it. Most of the time, anyway. Oh, good, that's working. We've got our large battery there. With the 2 batteries I have here, actually, they only have to be on this little running wheel every now and then, which is kind of cool. Where is... Oh, yeah, we got some new plumbing stuff in here. I guess I could probably set up a liquid pump early in this space, although I don't have anywhere to send it just yet. Ooh, gas permeable tile. I want that in the bedroom. Wait, cancel. I want this here only because they breathe out the carbon dioxide, and I want it to kind of follow down. I want it to fall down into this lower area. Rather than building up in this space. I must have run out of... Oh, no, I ran out of power. That's what it was. I don't know if the chlorine... Oh, that's useful. You can build a tight area. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, I'm gonna build an airtight room. It's actually already airtight. I just built around it, and then it drains all the gases out of it, so I can use it as like its own little... what's the best way to fight? Argue, yeah. Why are pirates so mean? I don't know. They just are. What do you say when you see someone in an electric chair? I don't know. That's shocking. Test it the next side. You can dig water and see if they will get sucked up. I guess I probably could do that, right? I could dig a space over here. Well, it would really waste the water, though. One of 2 things would happen. I would either waste the water because this clean water would get drained away by the void, or I would cover the void up with water, and then I wouldn't be able to use it to destroy gases the way I want. How many duplicants does it take to screw in a light bulb? Depends on the priority setting. A pirate walks into a bar with a steering wheel attached to the front... Oh, I've seen this one. Attached to the front of his pants. The bartender asks, "What's that for?" What's it for? The pirate says, "Arr, it's driving me nuts." Oh, it does take the water. Oh. All right. I'm definitely not doing that then. I kind of want the water. They should add an Easter egg where if you name Bill Nye gets 10 science. That would be awesome. You could have your own little Bill Nye the Science Guy. and he'd be like super good at research. That'd be sweet. I'd totally go for that. I should probably dig in here and get these plants, but I just don't, I don't know. 6,000 calories. I haven't made a single scrap of food yet, and these guys aren't starving, and I've been running on fast speed this whole time. If they ever get around to digging this out, I plan to build a garden in here somewhere. Hey, research. That means I can build this little air deodorizer, which I can put over by the bathroom. That'll be handy. I wonder why the frisbee was getting bigger, and then it hit me. Ba-dum-bum. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I guess I could reload after the second test, but Nelly Nee just said they did try it out, and it, or was it Ray J? Said no, Ray J, sorry. Ray J tried it out, and it definitely sucked up the liquid. Two fish, one into a concrete wall. The other one turns around and says, damn. Oh, my goodness. Must be an electrifying experience. That's for sitting in the electric chair. Should be 10 engineering. I don't know. Is there a skill for entertainment? Maybe you can have that. Oh, a little bit of gas in there, but it's getting all sucked up by the... See, there it is there. So you can see there's this gas right here, and it's getting just sucked up by the void. So it all turns into a vacuum. Craziness. Craziness. I'm not doing any research. What am I not researching? I should actively not research, maybe... Advanced filtration. Why not? Why not? What do you do when you find a sink when you've walked on your front door? You let that sink in. Bump. All right, I appreciate the long string of bad jokes. I'm a big fan of bad jokes. I don't know why exactly. I like good jokes too, but in particular I like bad jokes because they just make you groan. I'm gonna call it a wrap for tonight because my throat has pretty much given up on me. I'm having a hard time not coughing now. Oh, this poor duplicate. I didn't build him a bed yet because they haven't dug out this space. Oh. Poor Colio dog. You're sleeping in the dirt. We'll come back next stream. I'm probably going to stream again next Thursday. In terms of like Oxygen Not Included. I'm really looking forward to the update coming out on the 18th. So if you don't have Oxygen Not Included already, it is coming out in early access on Steam on the 18th of May. And it looks like the next update is going to have some really cool stuff in it too. I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait to get my hands on it to play around with it. But I'm going to have to wait till the 18th, which sucks. I wish I could get it sooner. Pick a winner for the worst joke. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. There were so many groaners in there. I have a brain like a sieve. I'm already forgetting them. I should look into Factorio. It's been around for quite a while, hasn't it? I think Factorio came out a couple years ago, didn't it? But I've heard it's really good. I should check that out. Using a debug, a couple new worlds. Laboratory, I feel like it was destined to be a tester world. Yeah. Oh, but the laboratory. Oh, duplicant. Sorry. Yeah, you just happened to come in like right as I'm wrapping up the stream. We've already been going for about 2 hours. So I am going to call it a wrap for tonight. I do appreciate everyone coming in and chatting, and thank you for sharing all your super lame jokes. Those are really good. I love a good groaner. Unfortunately, our colony did completely implode. We probably could have kept it going a little bit longer and stretched it out if I had just sort of let a bunch of people die, but then saved a couple. I could have turned off the food consumption for most of the people, like all but a few, but I think that really would have kind of dragged it out, and I kind of wanted to start over again. So this colony, we're going to pick loud sleepers if we can, or loud snorers. We've got 4 of them so far. With any luck, we'll get a few more, because I'd like to get up to at least 6 or 7 of them, and we'll see how it all goes. I'm going to come back again next week, and we'll do some more Oxygen Not Included. Between now and then, I might stream once or twice more. Probably not this game. Maybe I'll try... I actually want to get into some more Dark Souls 3 streams, because I want to get some more progress going in that game. And I'm keeping my eye on a few other games that I want to try out also. But thanks, everyone, for checking out the stream. I appreciate you coming out. I do hope you enjoy these. Come back and check out some more. If you don't currently subscribe to the channel and you want to catch the videos that we're putting out, then certainly feel free to click on that subscribe button. And I do hope I see all of you another time. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.